As a new year approaches, many of us will spend tonight reflecting on the last 12 months. Tonight, a tale of two hearts and the Lexington brothers looking ahead to a new year, thankful to a near-death experience in 2014 to give them new perspective on the year ahead. As brothers, John Wesley and Gardner Adams are close, but as twin brothers, they share an even greater bond.
Since we were little, we've pretty much been connected at the hip.
And connected to the baseball diamond. Since they were little, the two have loved the game.
Started playing baseball when I was 6. Grew up playing. I always had the dream of playing professional baseball.
Both were standout athletes at Lafayette and then Asbury. Gardner was drafted to play for the Braves, and John Wesley now coaches at Asbury.
It was just a love that cultivated in our hearts, and God just used it to take us places that we never would have gone before and meet people we never would have met. Yeah.
At 26, the twins' deep faith in Christ had guided them to a comfortable point in life. But this past summer, both brothers would see their faith tested.
It was June 28th. It was very hot, very humid, but sunny out.
For John Wesley, a run here in the Arboretum and the simple decision to take a left instead of a right saved his life and changed his brothers forever. It was something he did often, but when John Wesley hit 6 miles, he collapsed. That decision to take a left put him right in the middle of a concert and help.
There just happened to be 2 nurses there, 2 doctors. And then I just got done running past the UK surgeon who I met later at the hospital. And they started CPR, did CPR for 20 minutes.
His family had no idea John Wesley was so close to death.
I knew after he runs, he'll usually sit at one of the benches and read the Bible or talk to God or just people watch. And so I didn't think it was unusual or anything like that.
Emergency crews rushed John Wesley to UK Hospital. By the time he arrived, the seemingly healthy and in-shape young man was on a ventilator.
He had a sudden cardiac arrest, which is an abnormal heart rhythm. It made him pass out.
After inserting an implantable cardioverter defibrillator to help regulate John Wesley's heart, Dr. Allison Bailey, a UK cardiologist, ran a number of tests, and it was believed Brugada syndrome was the diagnosis.
It's a condition that you're born with that's inherited that makes you more likely to have abnormal heart rhythms.
While John Wesley was recovering, the focus turned to Gardner. As a twin, the likelihood he could have the same condition was high.
So when Gardner came in and we did his EKG, it was actually quite abnormal. And that's what pointed us in the direction of looking for Brugada.
In a strange twist of fate for 2 brothers who share so many similar traits, it turns out John Wesley doesn't have Brugada, but Gardner does, and now has an ICD as well. But Gardner admits he would have gladly traded places given what his brother went through.
I mean, I wish it would have been the other way around. I wish it would have happened to me. I mean, every night when I pray that if something happens to our family, it happens to me and nobody else.
Their story is a tale of 2 hearts, how when one stopped working, it helped save the other and give 2 young men a new outlook on life.
And I'm grateful for him, and I know it happened when it happened for a reason. Before, as far as where I was at in my life, I had a lot of fears because I wasn't at where I wanted to be at 26. But God sort of answered a prayer for me that day, and now I just enjoy every day like it's my last.
Good advice for all of us, and they are exceptional young men. So as we start thinking about New Year's resolutions, both John Wesley and Gardner urge you to learn CPR. In the case of John Wesley, CPR is what kept blood flow to his brain and kept him alive. Both brothers are thankful to each of those people out there who knew CPR, and in this case, because it not only saved John Wesley's life, but Gardner's as well.